Hello, Prim friends. Well, we are now coming to you from the Simple Goods show. Again, preview. It is the night before the show opens. I will make sure to have the hours on the screen. Now, when you'll be seeing this, the show is probably over. I hate to do that, but I can't do them all. Can't get them all edited in time. But they always do this show. The fall show is always the first weekend in November, that's Saturday. So something to put on your calendar for next year. They have a spring show and then this one in November. This is, again, Matt Ershman's booth. He also has a booth inside of Seville Antiques. And Seville is just about, I want to say, 45-50 minutes up the road from here. So the shop is also open also on Sundays. So if you come to the show here on Saturday and are spending the night, come on and head on up to Seville Antiques. I love the naturalness of the tree. Even without the lights, it has such a beautiful, prim Christmas feel. So we'll just go up and down. So many of these booths are already all beautifully set up. Just gorgeous. Primitive America is the name of this booth. I really have to look close because their signs are even done in a primitive style here. Look at this gorgeous two-door red cupboard. Lovely. Nice big dough box. Love that wallpaper covered box. Very nice. And then the little red children's boots, shoes. These are a little bit bigger than a lot that we will see. Really adorable. One door cupboard with the spoon holders and some nice sleigh bells and the wooden sleighs or skates. Let's see what I'll be doing by the end of the show. So I just talked to Christina, who is the show promoter here at Simple Goods. She said there are 55 booths. Each one, all these wonderful early American, primitive, beautiful pieces, and yet all so different, all depending upon what that dealer's favorite things are, and a lot of times depends on where they're located and what they're able to find.
I was like trying to think about what you just said. I was like, yeah.
A beautiful basket quilt. I love the apple green baskets there around the edge.
I'm holding it. Okay. All right, just stop in and let me know.
This is Dancing Cat Antiques. Of those tin cookie cutters. And we saw several of these in Lauren's house in the video. If you haven't checked that one out, make sure you do. It has a lot of Halloween pieces. And we will hopefully be going back there for a Christmas tour. That video also has my parents' home and a tour of the Cape as well, decorated for fall. This is Esther Caswell's booth. Beautiful sampler. Such pretty pieces all gathered here. Look at that hooked rug. I think this is one of the Prati rugs, so the wool is actually pushed in from the front. That is usually more of an English way of doing the rugs. Maria's Pond Antiques. Love that red. Gorgeous. Crowfoot Hollow. There are some of the very popular grapevine Christmas trees, and there are a pair of skis. Such cute primitive ornaments. The early lanterns. Love it. Love that dry sink with the drawers at the top. And a nice narrow small step back with the single doors. Home in the Country is the name of this booth. The beautiful crossbuck or sawbuck table. And a nice trestle bench table also. Those are so sweet. I love those. And a beautiful hanging cupboard there with the old pewter. And check out that tiny little bucket basket. If you've ever made baskets, I had made some several years ago, lots of years ago. The small ones are so much harder to do than the large ones. And I just have to point out that amazing wall. That is out of a Cape house in Connecticut, and all original. Just amazing. What an amazing piece. So glad it was saved. Look at that display. Isn't that just beautiful? So I wonder if you have been to Simple Goods or Gathered Treasures or Earlier Times shows in the past. Would love to hear from you in the comments section. Let me know what you found. I know, big shout out to a couple of ladies that traveled here all the way from Scotland. So big shout out to both of you. This is Miss Lily's Antiques. This is Diane Garner's booth. She also has a booth in Seville Antiques. And you'll have to check her page out on Facebook. I think she is having an open house at her barn as well. So make sure you check that out. I don't want to tell you the wrong date. Also, another date to keep in mind is the Seville open house. That is on November 23rd. And I want to say 2024 because I want to make sure that if someone is watching this next year, they are able to realize the dates. I love that. Again, another one of those wonderful tin rolling pins with the tin board. So charming. And look at the size of that sleigh bell. It's a 6-gallon butter churn. So pretty. Wonderful pieces. There's a rush light right there. And a lovely little stack of the painted benches. This is Mill Street Mercantile. Love those. I think these are for carrying a queen bee or even perhaps mailing them. That is what happened. That's how they were shipped out, for people to either start anew or start over with a beehive. Look at these sweet, large, flat gingerbread men. Those are so cute at Christmas time. Another wonderful booth here. Beautiful paintings. Love the early horse. The rocking horse. Nice blue painted rack with the little pegs. And a very sweet early painting there with the little island. This is Frontera Roots booth. She has all that incredible clothing design and also jewelry. And check out these beautiful jewelry pieces here. Beautiful pieces. Preserved cakes and the bells, the little Santas and the snowmen. Oh, look how cute that one is in that big rye basket. And the violin hanging from the greens. Oh my gosh, I just love that. And more of the little garlands all set up with the gourds. And they are faux greens, so you're good to go. If you pick these up at the show. Hand carvings, signed and dated, Kust original. They are really cute. And an absolutely beautiful, what I would call a mule chest. If you know that to be called something else, don't hesitate to put that in the comments. This booth is Ivy Hill Primitives. Beautiful jewelry as well. This is Lynn Oppenheimer's booth. So you may be familiar with that name. Love it. Very nicely done. They all are. These shows have this reputation because the dealers that come they know the style, they understand the clientele. They do an absolutely beautiful job putting these booths together, every last one of them. And this is Cabin in the Woods. Lots of the hog scrapers. Oh, cute. Just so wonderfully staged, wonderfully put together. So many ideas that you can glean here for how to gather things for your home. Get those large pieces of the old lye soap. That wonderful box for displaying. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shelves, and then of course the 5th on top, and some of the old wallpaper on the side. So charming. So cute. Gingerbread boys. wonderful snowmen. The old McGuffey reader books. And some more of the gingerbread boys as well. This is Tina Black Antiques. She has all of these wonderful Christmas pieces. Look at the old tinsel bundles. Now, at Christmas time, I have out a large glass apothecary jar, and I just stuff it with bundles of the old tinsel, and it makes such a neat gathering together. It really does look very cute. More of those Christmas ornaments. Oh, and look here, the horses. They're so sweet. The wall box. Beautiful pieces. All these wonderful little bottle brush trees and the Santa boots. Telling you, these are great prices. Check it out. This booth is Pioneer Antiques from Dry Fork, Virginia. This is a nice, like a double booth. They also do not have a brick and mortar shop. They just do the shows. So all the more reason to come on out and visit. Love that game rack on the wall. Is just stunning. Again, another fabulous price that I'm seeing here. This great hide box also. And check out this amazing horse on the wheels. He is beautiful. That wonderful peg rack up there with those early lights. And all the treenware and Crocs.
I just drove in because where she lives, it would have taken.
Love that corner cabinet there. It's a small, beautiful little piece.
I knew it was there, but I didn't.
Let's see, the Farmer's Daughter Antiques. Another beautiful booth. Look at that, gorgeous. It looks like maybe a make-do sofa back there, and those wonderful large wooden bowls. Another gorgeous game rack. Nice wall box and a nice sampler. Beautiful portrait. And I'm seeing over here, look at that wonderful 1884 pillow from a feed sack. And the garland of the little red mittens, so cute. The bundles of the early tinsel. So I'm going to read this little sign here. The tinsel originated in Germany in the 1600s. Strands were crafted from thinly sliced silver to reflect the candles of the Christmas. Silver tinsel was reserved for the incredibly wealthy. What a great story behind it. $15 each for all the little old shoes. I wonder how many of those were hidden away in the rafters. That was considered good luck in a home. Check out this next booth. This is Hands of Time Antiques. Beautiful pie safe, the game board. Nice tall green chimney cupboard with that wonderful old paint. A very unique shape on those baskets. shoe repair box up there. Wonderful graphics in that. Look at the size of this wooden bowl. Again, some people might have a aversion to the crack, but that is very normal for that size of a bowl and the age. It's one of the reasons also why the bowls will go out of round, because the wood will shrink one direction but not the other. What is this? Wall hanging flax wheel. Was that ever neat? Wonderful pieces. Gotta look everywhere here. Hands of Time. Love that quilt. Those colors are wonderful in that log cabin. Just beautiful. This is LKSpow Antiques. These quilts are stunning, and these pieces of fabric, absolutely beautiful. Lovely lanterns. Oh, cute. The Dundee orange marmalade is used for a candle. What a sweet, small step-back cupboard with the drawers. You just don't see them that detailed very often. Oh. Beautiful quilt in the blue. And that one, again, those rich, warm quilt colors. Beautiful. And then the little child's cupboard in that pretty blue-green. This is Cobbler Cottage. My eye right away goes to that ovoid jug crock up there. They're so fun. I started collecting those because of seeing them at a show, all gathered together in the range of sizes, and it just struck me. Just really loved it. So that's how that started. Again, sometimes you just see something in these shows that you carry with you for a long time, and then later, as you are able to find them, or maybe the prices just works for you, and then it's time to snap it up. This is Stone and Wares booth. Again, that quilt on the wall. What a dramatic effect that has in this booth. And that cubby is wonderful for display. Great piece. Painted dovetailed cubby. Love it. The barrels, the sweet little teddy bear. Love that piece on the wall there. With the remnants of the old blue and green. Oh, and check out these. It's like a little child's scene there at Christmas with the old tinsel Christmas tree. Just stunning. This is Black Walnut Holler. Lots of the Prim handmaids. Look at those Santa Clauses. Love how they are displayed here. this tree with all these wonderful snowmen and the reindeer and the candy canes. I love it. Check out that log reindeer. The reindeer, so cute. And the gingerbread men on the old graters, old tin graters. Just a clever idea, clever way to display all these wonderful old crates and the candles and warmers as well. H.J. Hall Antiques. Look at that early face from a clock. S. Adams, Boston. Oh my goodness. I wonder where the rest of the clock went. I'm so glad somebody thought to save that portion of it. Some little miniature pieces of the stone fruit. These are the smallest of the sizes, the real little ones. Pomegranate, a fig, and maybe a little lemon. They have the beautiful tape looms as well. Look at the dried cranberries on the old mantle. And another of the ovoid jugs up there in the corner. Wow, check out that push beach Willie. Oh my goodness, what an amazing piece of history. What a great, had to have been a door at one time. Whose booth is this? Wonderful bittersweet wreath. Mary DeBurr Antiques. Check out that wreath. Gorgeous. I love how the bundles are all still individual bundles. That is just beautiful. I'll see if I can find the name of this booth. The sun was so bright right here. As the sun is kind of starting to set, I wasn't able to see here at the beginning. So let's see if we can find a name. Beautiful. Sampler, nice large one, beautiful frame. The bonnet, American Harvest Antiques, Paducah, Kentucky. Check out the stone fruit pieces. So the leather books. And cornfield primitives over here. She's at both places. Love that chimney cupboard. So if you haven't been to Jamie's shop, it is just a wonderful shop. She's in Ohio. Well worth a road trip. Closer to the Toledo area. The hog beams down here. Beautiful cupboard and basket. And here's another heart mat. Such a popular piece. A beautiful step back cupboard as well. Let's see. Look at that sweet snow girl. Trying to find the name on this booth as well. It's Santa with the reindeer and that goose. Is that ever cute? Trying to find find a name here somewhere. Look at the angel in the back. These are big pieces. These are not little shelf sitters or little tuck-ins. Some of these are, you know, toddler size pieces. Santa comes up to my shoulder here. Country Christmas. I'm trying to see if there's a card here, but I'm not seeing one at the moment. If I find out, I will put it in the description as well. Look at that little one. Oh my goodness. And then the vintage shovel with the burlap ribbon. Tell ya, these dealers are so clever. So well done. Couple more beautiful coverlets. This one dated 1827. Jane Pollard, age 6. Really. Give a needle and thread, a sharp needle and thread to a 6-year-old today and tell me if that would happen. I'm overwhelmed. What a wonderful display here, this Santa with the reindeer, large vintage Santa sleigh. All these wonderful ornaments. Beautiful blue peg rack. Who's Your Boy Antiques here. Lots of Santas. And the game boards. Look at the size of that bucket with cloves on the front. Can you imagine what that would have, the scent that would have come out of that if that was filled? And the baskets, again, the smaller, look at how tiny that reed is. Beautiful. This is Blessed Raven Antiques. And I hope you're noticing also, I haven't mentioned it yet, but how different each of the booths are, whether they have a light background on the walls or the dark background. It completely can change the look of your decorating and design depending on if your walls have the light color or the dark. So if you want to completely change your decorating style, if you have this style, just switch out your wall paint from a light to a dark, and you will have it look like a completely different room or different home. This is Deborah Priest's booth. She's also a dealer at Seville Antiques. So if you aren't able to make it at the show, by all means, come to Seville Antiques. James Harrison's work, 1826. She always has beautiful pieces. She is right inside the doorway area as you come into Seville Antiques, inside and to the right. And again, Seville Antiques is only, it's under an hour from this show location. So, and they are open on Sundays. The shop is open from Wednesday through Sunday, and we have our open house coming up on November 23rd. That is a Saturday, and it's from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. So make sure you put that date on your calendar. I plan to be there as well. So come on out and say hello. This is Diana Halpern Antiques. Lots of very pretty smalls. Again, they're still setting up. Look Look at the size, that beautiful portrait. I love this little table right here. Pilgrim Country. Love the light coming in there. This is Twisted Sisters Primitives. Some more of the hog scraper candlesticks. And the apothecary jars. Very nice wall box. Look at that blue-green on those drawers. Oh goodness. Looks like my great-grandmother. This is Nathan Hale Antiques. Look at that beautiful red petticoat. Gorgeous. That would be awesome on a peg rack. That red. Lovely cupboard. And the wallpaper decorated inside the box there. And then this is their pieces here as well. These are their pieces. The child's ice skates. And this wonderful bird tree, the carved birds. And lots of the little children or little doll dresses. How adorable is that? This is Avery Hill Farm. Absolutely gorgeous booth, also with all of these wonderful drieds. What a dramatic statement that makes with all of that dried tobacco. If you have a tavern room or a peg rack and you collect primitives, they all need to have some of that. Look at that wonderful dried blue corn or black corn there. Wonderful game rack. And then all of these wonderful dried garlics and the cow peas. Really neat. Wonderful display. And then these wonderful jars here too. Just beautiful. And this booth is Fences and Hedgerows. They are also on Facebook if you want to check them out. Her shop is also a Passmore House Christmas Gathering. I have not ever been there in Pennsylvania. I would love to go. These rye baskets are just stunning. And I just love the look of all of this here. Look at these great pantry cakes. The red cobs with the green at the top, just so festive and holiday looking. The little spinner gourd garlands. More of those wonderful tobacco bunches. These beeswax. Ornaments. These, I think, are little braided tobacco wreaths. So cute. And then the gingerbread men. These are beescapes and doves and Santas, and I think those are wax as well. I don't want to touch them too much and injure somebody. Isn't that just a beautiful, striking booth? Gorgeous. And this is LKSpow Antiques. Look at those beautiful onion bottles. That unusual shape. Candle mold. And the tape loom. Oh, and that adorable little child's cart. This little children's adorable red shoes. The red shoes always demand a higher price. There's just something so very special about those. And a couple more of those ovoid jugs. And that great checkerboard table. And that is even dated April 1st, 1895. Beautiful booth. This beautiful booth is Mary Elliott Antiques. Look at all those wonderful prim, such special little critters that have been saved over the years. Oh my gosh, imagine how many children they lulled to sleep at night. So precious. Look at the candle snuffers, wonderful baskets, and the old wooden boots, the early lighting fixtures and the wall boxes. And I love this display here with the twigs on that branch. Oh my goodness. How clever is that? Beautiful. Another beautiful portrait. Some lovely Christmas items. My goodness, I probably didn't say it enough. I never do. But I really do appreciate it when you hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you are enjoying the content here with all of these wonderful early shops, shows, prim homes, saving all of this wonderful history for future generations. So take care, everyone, and we will see you in the next video. I'm actually heading about an hour across town to do a video at Gathered Treasures. So take care and let me know in the comments what you think.